Okay, this is I'm trying to do a tutorial here to try to show you guys, basically how to do this mining thing, especially in the double platinum hotspot. So just gonna go through my ship real quick. Obviously I got a Python. My hard points, I usually do 2 mining lasers, because on a smaller ship like this, if you have more mining lasers, yes, you will drain the rock faster, but your lipids still won't be able to get them faster unless you have a ton of lipids, which the ship won't be able to do, at least under my current way of doing it. I also have a seismic charge launcher, a subsurface displacement missile, and an abrasion blaster. And those are for only if you're doing like deep core mining, which I'm probably gonna have to do another video on if you guys don't know how to do deep core. But that's the way I got it set up. You could, pause this video, check it out, put it on if you want to. And then optional internal, I just have, 264 cargo racks, a 16, 2 5 lipid controllers, 3A prospector lipid controller, because that doesn't need to be very high up, and your refinery doesn't need to be very high up either. So I have those are the 2 3s, and then I don't really have a lot of cargo racks because I don't like to stay out there too long, so I don't get bored. So I just fill this up, and yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna auto launch. I'm going to go to the place, which is right here. Double, sector 1B. And that will bring me right there to Planet 5. Unfortunately, I can't make this go any faster, but I'm about to show you how to launch the probes at the planet.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hopefully that'll help some people out. What else here? I'll tell you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
At this point, I would just fast forward the video. Assuming you can, I'm not sure I'm going to, not sure what platform I'm going to put this on yet. It will probably end up in Discord though. So yeah, I'm heading towards Planet 5. And if you don't have a Discovery Scanner, which I have, you can do that and get all the established planets, yada yada yada, or you could go out and pop out at the what's it called here, which usually gives you more. Farther away. Another trick here too, you can go into filters here. You go into filters, and when you get close to the planet, select filters, and just hit points of interest. And see, this will give you like the resource extraction sites. The navigation beacon is what I was saying before. You could just scan that if you don't have a Discovery Scanner. And this helps you track stuff down a lot better when you're looking for the hotspots. And then when you don't want it, you just hit X and it'll come back and it'll fill it in with all these mega ships and all that crap. Oh shit. Another interesting thing here is see how my speed down in the bottom right. It's not blue. And watch, I'm just gonna throttle up until it turns blue. Right until it turns blue. That's where you want to be at if you don't want to overshoot the planet. And right there, that's the sweet spot. So if you ever not want to overshoot a planet, you could speed up right until that. See how it says the number 12 right near the planet? If that says 7 seconds, if that gets under 7 seconds, that's when you'll overshoot. That's probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I want to get to my surface scanner. See that on the right? Oh, it's out of range. Got a little closer here. Hopefully this is going to work. Now I've already scanned the planet rings, so it's not going to show you exactly. Well, I'm still out of range. Really? Come on, seriously? Alright, too fast. Alright, so the surface scanner. So you want to be out of combat mode, which you hold Y, D-pad up, and you go into analyst mode. As soon as you get the surface scanner up, which is on my right trigger, if you don't see it as you're going through the stuff like this, then you might not have it bound to a trigger. You have to go in and bind it. But anyway, so I hit the surface scanner. It brings me here. And now, if you notice here, right under that little small blue circle, it says ring. That means my probe is going to hit the ring. So I just launched it. I don't know if it's going to do anything. No, so I already did this, so it's not going to act as if I'm doing it again. But if you notice here, most planets have 2 rings. They have this huge outer big ring, and then this smaller inner ring. See how there's like a space in between them? You have to hit them both. So in order to get all these hot spots out here, you have to probe it, and then all these little inner rings, this inner ring, you have to hit the probe there as well to get all these hot spots. And you could also do the planet, and that's a whole nother thing. Basically, just shoot the probes at it. If you look down the bottom, it says toggle planet side, but you hit LB, which is basically showing you the back of the planet. I should probably just show you this next. That's a whole nother video. So once you've done that, it's going to give you all the hotspots, right? So you're like, oh, okay. Well, where are these double platinum hotspots there? Gamma strong. So you go on the side here and see how it shows you all this crap? Like all this noise? Well, like I said, you can go into the filter and you hit points of interest. Now it's only going to show you the stuff closest to you, which is on this planet. Now look, here's a platinum hotspot. Click on it. Right there. Now I know for a fact that's not it. That's weird. It's not showing up for me either. Gotta be it. Try selecting this other one. Hey, that is it. Platinum hotspot. Huh. It's weird. So it looks different from the picture that I have. I'm wondering if the outer and the inner ring move separately, because they weren't near those last time. But anyway, I digress. So the double platinum hotspot is on this inner ring, on the outside of the innermost ring. You see it right here. Now, the reason I know it's double is not a... You could tell that they're right on top of each other. So you have a hard time telling that it's a double. But they're literally right on top of each other. So like over there, see how they're overlapping? Well, these are literally overlapping. I'm gonna make sure this is the right one. That might be another platinum. Nope, it's the right one. So, I'm gonna head towards it. What I usually do... is I select one that's more towards the middle. So we'll do this one, I guess. And then you want to try to get in between them. So I know that you don't want to go too fast either. So see, now that you're close, you can see both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head in between both of them while staying closer to the one that I'm selecting on. Actually, I'm going to select that one. And I'm going to head towards this one. Because when I drop out, I'm going to want to head towards that one. Okay? You want to make sure you're in the bright yellow. And the thicker, the better. So, as I'm coming down, see how I'm heading towards the bright yellow and not the black? Right here. Skadoosh. Okay, so when you get here, there's most likely going to be pirates. And look, there they are. Oh god, I don't have anything in my inventory. Nope, just limpets. So these meat sticks are going to come and scan you and say, hey, what do you got? Just let them scan you. Yeah, here he is. He's going to scan you right now. Just let him scan you, and once he sees you have nothing, he's going to fly away. It says scan will be over soon. Yada yada. And then a message should pop up. Yep. How do you fools make a living? I'm out of here. Okay. Once they do that, they're gone. Okay. There's another way you could do this too, is if they're farther away, that guy was pretty close, you could actually boost away and get as far away from it as possible. Now see, here's another dickhead. He's going to scan me too. You just want to make sure that if these guys aren't in a wing, they're all individuals, they're all going to want to scan you. See, another dud. So there's another meat stick. And I'm going to try scanning him because so usually they're wanted. So this guy might actually be mining. You can usually tell because he's near a rock, which it looks like he is. Yeah, see, he's clean. So he's not a pirate. So it was those two meat sticks. And now they're flying away because they're like, hey, this guy doesn't have anything. Alright, so now we're going to head into the rocks. Oh, wait a minute. So, let me see here. So, the deep core mining stuff, if you have a pulse wave. See that? I just activated my pulse wave. It's going to show you where bright rocks are. Now, this is what's called deep core mining. This isn't what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing laser mining, because really that's the fastest way. But it's cool sometimes to get these rocks, and sometimes they can't pay off. And what I like to do is, I like to go real slow, go outside my ship, okay, move it back, lock it in place, and then hit that trigger. Now I can look around. There's one. You down there. Yada yada. There's one back here. But what you're looking for is the brightest rocks. Yellow. Bright yellow rocks. No red. I mean, you can go to these rocks. That's fine. But the big, the ones that are going to have the most in them, the ones that you can blow up are going to be yellow. Just go like that. Oh, and another thing is, too, you're going to want to put on your night vision and your external lights, because it helps you see all that. So I'll just pulse wave this one. There's a couple of rocks over here. And this one's got a little red in it. But you want them to be kind of potato shaped. So this one could be something. This is pretty yellow. So I'm going to launch a prospect there. Another thing is too, is you want to put, I usually put, in engines, 3 in weapons, because you don't really need systems.
Programming
Just slow down here. So I'll put a program a limpet drone. Hit that little son of a bitch. And then
prospect Olympus
yeah, see
engaged.
core detected platinum. So I hit the mother load right
Asteroid
off the
scan
bat.
complete.
And so what I'm gonna do is, because I can have 2 prospect limpets out at once,
Programming limpet
you
drone.
always want to make sure that you have 2 out. So I'm just gonna hit this guy, and I'm gonna remember that he's over there. And I'll just check what this one's got too. So I got really lucky right out of the gate. So,
Prospect Olympus
and that also
engaged.
has platinum too at 22%. Okay, so what you want to do
Asteroid
is laser
scan
mine it
complete.
first. Now this is what's called, obviously, laser mining. And you can see that I have my lasers bound to the same as my collector limpets, so that I can just launch them whenever I laser.
Programming limpet drone.
So like this.
Programming limpet drone.
The cargo scoop down,
Deployed.
and here we go. So this is going to... Land the rock. My limpets are going to go to town. Just put on the cargo scoop. Oh, that's right. That's right. I needed 4 1/4. 4 1/4 or 4 1/2. Of course, your build could be different because you could have a different ship. 2 pips and engines and like half of systems. Or technically, you don't even really need systems. But if you like hit a rock, and the shields go down, yeah. Why aren't my limpets getting stuff? Is it drained already? Alright, where's my, where is my prospect? Oh, I depleted it. Okay, so they got everything there. So what you would do, now this is called deep core mining, okay? So what I would do now is I have my abrasion blaster, and I actually might not be able to do this. All right, so there's a subsurface deposit. That's where your displacement missile comes in. And this is kind of fun. It's a cool little a mini game, I guess you could say. What you do is you just hold it down, shoot it and hold it down. And I missed. This is the only thing that sucks about these rocks is that they usually move. Alright, so I'm holding it down. It says drilling the point, and then I release it on the blue. And now look, it releases the fragment, and I shoot it again. And then I release it on the blue. A little mini game. Now it's releasing all these fragments for me. And these are big chunks of platinum. Let's do it again. Shoot it. Release it a little closer. Okay, I'm at 67%, so I'm actually getting a lot here. You don't really have to aim these as, you don't have to be as accurate with these. Just want to make, oh, see, now I failed that one. Come around. Skadoosh! Alright, I got another chunk. And as you can see, right there, it's at 44%. See how I got a miss there? And you don't have to pick a small one. You can pick one, land on a blue one that you're comfortable with. Now it's at 23%. Shoot it again. Just kind of hoping this would be quicker. So I'll do some
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
other stuff. So my cargo hold's actually already full. I just got really lucky getting this rock. And release. It's at 11% now, so this should be the last time I can attempt it. Just make sure you're holding that button down, and you release it as soon as it gets released. Boom. And another way you can look at this stuff is you go into your contacts and see now it's the asteroid fissures. Now the fissures are the ones that you're going to use to blow up. And I'm not particularly great at this. See how on the left there I got my seismic charge? So here's an asteroid fissure with high strength. Now you're going to do the whole button hold down thing again. And basically, see where it says seismic charge on the left there? For my left trigger, 1F72. If you hold it down, it's going to fill up the right little, I don't even know what you call it, the most right blue thing. It's going to fill it up. That's a low strength. If you keep going, it's going to fill up the next one. That's a medium strength, and obviously the next one's a high strength. So basically what you got to do is, I hope it's going to be not easy to show you guys this while doing it. So I'm going to try here. So this is a high strength one. So I don't necessarily want to put a high strength one in a high strength.
Detonation
Okay, so see on the top right, it says detonation yield. You basically want to get that to where it's just barely in the red. And so now I have another high strength one. And I think what I'm going to do with this one, maybe I'll do another high one. Okay, did that one. Here's another one. This one's low strength. I think what I'm going to try is a medium. Okay, now I'm in the blue. See, I'm making progress. Sorry, this is also timed because these are going to go off. That's not. I think I missed that. Okay, here's another high strength. Now I don't want to do high strength because it's already in the blue. So I'm probably going to do medium. Okay, so I probably should have done high strength. That's not what I want. Pressure's on. Alright, here's a low strength one. I think I'm going to do medium again. Really? I don't know if I'm going to do this, but get the idea. It's not easy. It's not the easiest thing. Alright, I got it. Oh, now see? Now see, I went too far, but I'm not going to have time. So what I could do is I could go in. I need to back up.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Back up. This is going to blow
Detonation
up.
in 10 seconds.
This is like cool as shit, too. So see, detonation 2 resource. So I went over. I went too much, and I went too far into the red. And basically, I didn't get as amount of chunks I would normally get if I did it right. But I was trying to show you guys, so it's not easy to. So now you go in here and see. Now my limpets are gonna go ape shit. They're gonna be like, holy crap, there's platinum everywhere. So that's what they're doing. And now I gotta get all these like chunks. Now I gotta go back to, see how it says surface deposit? So now I have to go back to my abrasion blaster because they're on the surface. I'm just gonna get down here a little. This is why it's a little easier with a smaller ship. The abrasion blaster is probably the most.
Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
The abrasion blaster is probably the hardest thing. It requires you to be more precise. But it's not really that hard. You'll get used to it. The platinum. Just want to try to get the ones that I can see. There's another surface deposit. Probably not going to hit that. This one I might be able to hit. Yep. This one, maybe. Ooh, I got it. So again, you could go into the left side and like, look, here's your last one. There's the platinum that the limpets are getting. These are all your collectors. So just select that one. And now it's on the other side of the rock, so I'm going to have to go through here. Oops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. It's a little tight, and you can get a little messed up in there, so... Okay, so see how it says resources unallocated or whatever? So basically I'm full up. So I have to go into my limpets and abandon, I'm going to abandon 12 because they're just going to fill up. So now all these little, see my refinery just emptied. And now my little limpy limps put what I needed in them. So, and then, yeah, so what was this, my other one? So yeah, so now I'm going to go to the other one, remember this clown? And what I want to do is, while I'm here, now I want to get another prospector. Because you always want to have 2 prospector limpets working. What I'm going to do is, as soon as he launches, I'm going to select him, because I know which rock has the platinum in it. Just get destroyed. What happened there? For some reason he got killed. Yeah, he got killed. I have no idea why. But anyway, prospector limpet away. Try not to fail me this time. Select him. What is happening? Alright, so this has got to be glitching right now. Because there's no reason that should be happening. So, you get the idea. So, go back to laser mining. So what you would do is you'd be on the next, selecting the next prospect while joining this one. That way you know where you're going right after this. And then, as soon as you start going to that rock, you put another limpet on another rock. And you're probably wondering, well, how come I'm not getting that gold? Well, the problem is yes, gold, you get a lot of money for gold. And that's fine if you want to get gold. But the problem nowadays in Elite is trying to track down gold. Because they basically nerf mining to where it used to be, hey, when you want gold, come to us and you know, we'll give you this price for the gold. Well, it doesn't work like that. It's all about supply and demand. So I find a ton of gold on you. They scan you as you're on the way in, and they say, okay, he's got a ton of gold. We're not going to give him as high as a price because we want low or high demand. It's kind of, even I don't really know how to do it. Platinum right now is one of the best things because the price doesn't fluctuate that much. After you do get stuff in your hold, if you say, hey, I want to quit right now, I'll come back later, it's probably a good idea you go and sell your stuff, especially with the Cygnus for being right there. Because if you leave and come back, you're going to get scanned again. And if you got something in your hold, then they're going to want to fight you. If that's something that you want to do, what you would do is either run right away as soon as you see somebody, because you can get far enough away to where they'll lose interest. Basically, you'll go off their radar, and they won't be able to find you, and you'll be fine. Or, if they're really close and they start scanning you, start getting the hell out of there, go back into Super Cruise, and then come back in. They're not always right next to you when you come back in. Sometimes they're far away, sometimes they're close. But you definitely don't want to get destroyed. I would even say, if you think you're going to die, hit the big X, exit out of the game, and that's it. So yeah, I know I've been long-winded, but I hope this helps, guys. Yeah. Game is strong out. I can remember how to do this. Don't remember how. Stop. Yeah, I don't remember how to. Yeah. What the hell?